Hello and welcome, my name is Hayley and this is Divini-T Tarot and Tea. I'll be having a cup of tea during this reading as tarot and tea go so well together. So grab a hot drink of your choice and join me as we spill the tea together on your love situation. So let's get started. So I'm going to be using the Keeper of the Light Oracle today. And we'll get out some cards on your person's situation, on their current energy today as it stands. Only a calm heart can hear the voice of truth. And so I feel like your person is going inwards today, doing some reflecting, and I feel like I'm picking up on a set of twin flames where maybe the divine feminine felt disrespected by the divine masculine. I'm picking up that this is a man who is very much single, the bachelor type, a bit of a player, leads a partying lifestyle, and maybe tried to pull that on you. Didn't know what was there, didn't know that this was a real connection, didn't know that you were the Empress. And because you didn't get respect from them, or you didn't get anything real from them, you've pulled away. And so this has made them turn inward to do some reflection, because they didn't expect you to walk away. And so we have the Sun. So I feel like your person is starting to realize what this connection is. They're starting to realize who they are. The Sun represents the divine masculine. It could also be them just going inwards and listening to their intuition, listening to their solar plexus chakra, and understanding that this isn't like all the other connections that they've had. This is deeper. We have the Empress, there you are. So not only are they realizing who they are, they're realizing who you are. They're realizing that you're not like the others, that you can't be played with, that, you know, you saw right through their games. And so, yeah, they're really doing some inner reflecting on that at the moment. So in the position next to that is any blockages or obstacles or messages from Spirit. Faith is the beacon of progress. Hope is the rainbow of the future. So I feel like they are starting to think about a future with you. They are starting to wish and dream about a future with you. And as you can see in this card, there's a lot of green. So that shows me that they're really in their heart space. They're starting to soften up. Like, you know, I hate to say it that way, but it's like you've made a player fall in love. They're starting to soften up. They're going from that, you know, tough, manly exterior to something a bit deeper, something a bit softer. And it's because of you, because you've opened up their heart space. So we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse position. And this is some really good news for you. So the Seven of Swords represents that player energy, that trickery, deception, trying to get one over on you to get what they want. But this is in the reverse. They're realizing now what they were doing to you, what they were doing to the Empress. And I feel like they feel a bit embarrassed by that they tried that on you. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse position. They're doing some real contemplation on, how they've lived their life up until this point. You can see that there's sort of two paths. There's a person here and he can go one way or the other way. And he's really thinking about, how he treated you, and in fact, how he has treated all the women in his life, and starting to, wonder if that was the right thing to do, if perhaps, he should go down a different path. And ultimately, this is this divine masculine's lesson. So I'm picking up a lot recently that there's two different threads of sets of twin flames that are in this new wave. So, have come into soul recognition in the last year or so, or 2 years. One set has a divine masculine who was already in a relationship when you met or when soul recognition occurred, usually a marriage. And this set here that we're picking up on today is a divine masculine who led that Playboy kind of lifestyle, that boys will be boys kind of demeanor. And so in both situations, the lesson for divine masculine is to get rid of that social conditioning, that societal conditioning that's been put on them of how they should, be in society, how they should act, how they should feel, how they should behave. And yeah, it's through you opening your divine masculine's heart space that he's really starting to question how he's been treating you, and in fact, how he's treated all women up until this point. And he's starting to feel shame for that. So he is really getting into that deeper lesson that needed to be learned here. So in the middle here is the mutual energy between the two of you as it stands today. The past is experience, the present is challenge, and the future is opportunity. And so I'm feeling like, they acted one way in the past towards you and you've walked away, and maybe rightfully so, the way that you were treated. But Spirit is saying to learn from that lesson, to live in the now. Don't dwell on the past. The past was just a lesson. And you can see that your divine masculine is learning that lesson now. And so in the present, we can wait to see what he's going to do now and what will shape the future. And so what is your divine masculine likely to do in the present? Let's have a look. We have the Ten of Cups. So yeah, he's been doing a lot of thinking. He's starting to understand that you are the one. You are the one that he wants. You are his wish fulfillment. You are his happiness, his peace. And for the first time in his life, you've melted that cold heart. And he's starting to actually think about a future with you, a solid commitment with you. You can see a house in the background here, and so yeah, this could even be wanting to live with you, wanting to set up a life with you. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And so I feel like your person is cutting ties with the past. He wants to cut that away from him. He doesn't want to associate with that anymore. He's feeling quite embarrassed of how he has treated people in the past. And he doesn't want you to think of him that way. So in the present, in the now, you know, look at how he is behaving in the now. So don't go making assumptions about him based on the past. Just focus on the now. And you know, if he does come into you and he's still using manipulation or deception or whatever it was he was doing before, then you have every right to just walk away. So in the next position is your current energy on the situation. And we have searching for light in the darkness. You will see hope in light in life. So yeah, not trying to pick at the small things, not trying to look for the bad in your person, but trying to look for the good, trying to look for the positive. And that's what will bring you that peace and harmony. So we'll get out a couple of cards there. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. And the Lovers in reverse. So this is showing me that you are really focusing on this separation that has happened. You've walked away from this situation and you're down in the dumps over it. You know, you may be feeling some kind of anger towards your person, but Spirit is saying to look for the positive signs, even if they are small. Don't dwell on those negatives, because after all, they just were a lesson. They're not the be-all and end-all. So in the final position here is any messages from Spirit to you, or any blockages or obstacles. And we have treat others well, treat yourself well. Love and tolerance are the most powerful weapons. And so that's that unconditional love. Unconditional love for your person, understanding that they weren't perfect, they were flawed. And also unconditional love for yourself. Understanding that you don't need to look for validation outside of yourself. Everything you are searching for, you already have within you. And even that love. So, you know, you don't have to wait for another person to experience love. You can love yourself. You had it within you all along. So we'll get out a couple of cards here. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse position. And the Two of Swords also in the reverse position. And so I'm feeling like Spirit is saying, yeah, you don't have to wait for that offer from your person to come in. It's like you're at a crossroads and you're waiting, you're expecting them to do something for you, but Spirit is saying, find your own happiness first, find your own fulfillment first, and then you can find that in someone else. And so I'm going to get out an Angel's Whisper card here. And we have 111, Destiny. Follow what you feel. Listen as your intuition helps to guide you to what you are manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that is and all that it is that you desire. Listen, lean in and follow your soul. Life is always happening for me. I am allowing myself to lean into what feels good. So that's that, no, it was that card, wasn't it? That's that searching for the light in the darkness. That's that looking for the positive, not always looking for the darkness. And so I'm going to finish up with a tea leaf reading here. And we'll look into the cup to see what we can see. And I can see a massive ship at the bottom of the cup. And that, to me, is showing a voyage, a journey. This is a journey, so don't, get yourself anxious worrying about the end goal, the destination. You have to enjoy the journey, enjoy the scenery along the way, the experiences, the feelings, the lessons, That's where you'll find your happiness. Not always looking for the bad things and not just thinking about the end result here, but really having gratitude for the actual journey. And I'm also seeing I was trying to think of what the name of it was. It's like Space Invaders, like that old game from the 80s. My brother used to play it all the time. Spaceys. And it's like it's shooting. It's like a shoot 'em up game. And I'm feeling like that's what you were doing. Like you had your sights set, your targets locked, and you were just like looking for the bad in everything and just shooting it all up, like not giving it a chance. So you have to allow people to evolve, allow your person to come back to you and show you that they've changed before you make assumptions based on their past actions. And we have a lot of tea leaves here that are on the snake. And so I'm feeling with twin flames, the snake represents the Kundalini. So you could be going through a Kundalini activation at the moment. And we also have the torch here, which is progress and dedication. And so that's that Kundalini going through you, clearing your chakras and, aligning your energies so that you can get back on the right path. So I hope you enjoyed that reading today. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe, comment or share to help out the channel. And I send you much love and joy on your path. Take care. Bye.